beautiful love letter to her mother. You can tell that this piece was created with so much love in mind. Um, the writer took these memories and turned it into art. And the chemistry between the performers, playing the mother, playing the daughter, is what really makes this piece sentimental. It really makes this piece resonate with the viewer, I feel. And then also, you can just sense that there was a feeling of love between the whole crew, just how she shouted everyone out at the end.
A really poetic reflection on a mother and daughter relationship. And it was really well spoken, and I think it matched the visuals really nicely. And it definitely brings the viewer along on this reflective journey. And you can really hear a mixture of regret and gratitude and peace at times. And it's just beautiful to have this coming together with the visuals. And then a really, really great ending that brings it all together nicely.
This is about life and death and the stages of life. We dive into childhood and this experience of being a daughter, and eventually develops into the relationship of a daughter taking care of their mother in the end. And this is kind of a dedicated piece on grief. In the end credits, you see that is in memorial to someone. And with that in mind, it's a nice send off to kind of encapsulate this love of unconditional love of relationships between mother and daughters. And I don't know, at this moment on the bench or gazebo, as they're laughing in black and white, it was such a wholesome moment.
I really thought this was a beautiful devotion to this woman's mother. Um, I like how all the footage and how this was presented. It was almost like a poem, is the narration. And the footage, I really liked all the footage. Such a devotion to this mother and really nice music. And I like how she compared it, not compared, but said that, her mother had taken care of her as a little girl, and now the roles had reversed and she was taking care of her mother. And beautifully worded, beautifully written, beautifully narrated. And like I said, I really like the take on it as far as role reversal and that we need each other at different times. Just beautiful.
It shows what happens as parents get older, that they turn more into children, where it's almost like you have another one where you have to take care of them again. The fact that it started out in color and then went into black and white when it showed her remembering her mom and how her mom taught her how to read, and then at the end going back to color, was showing us that it was going in and out of the flashback. The fact that they didn't actually get a little girl to portray her as a child made it a good stance too, because it was like as an adult where you could tell she's an adult remembering, but it was still very childlike in the performance.
This walk in memory lane, the daughter and the mother, the daughter reminiscing the past moments they had together, and this usage of kind of old footage and this voiceover, which becomes kind of a poem at some point, just remembering how everything was, and if there was another chance to stay together, work together, have a laugh together, that would be everything. Um, I like the story, I like the performances, and the color grading, the use of color was brilliant as well.